Imagine living your dream life abroad, only to be told you need to pack up and return home. Shocking, right? Today, we're diving into the 20 countries that are forcing Filipinos to return home in 2024. Stick around, because number 1 might surprise you. Every year, thousands of Filipinos move abroad for better opportunities, jobs, education, or simply a new life. But in 2024, geopolitical tensions, immigration law changes, and shifting economies are creating a wave of forced returns. Our list is based on government policies, employment restrictions, and rising societal pressures in these 20 countries. Number 20. South Korea has recently reformed its labor laws to prioritize local citizens, leaving many foreign workers, including Filipinos, without work permits. This shift primarily affects those in the manufacturing and tech sectors. Rising unemployment among Koreans has forced the government to adopt stricter policies. Many Filipinos are now finding it difficult to renew their contracts and visas. As a result, thousands are preparing to return home despite their significant contributions to South Korea's economy. Number 19. Japan's declining birth rate had initially opened doors for Filipinos in caregiving and teaching roles. However, in 2024, new visa restrictions and automation in these sectors are leaving workers jobless. Filipinos in Japan are facing difficulties in maintaining their residency status. The Japanese government claims these policies are to promote technological advancements and local employment. Sadly, many Filipinos are now being forced to leave the country they've called home for years. Number 18. The United States, often seen as the land of opportunity, has tightened its immigration laws. Filipinos on temporary visas or undocumented statuses are facing deportation due to stricter policies. The Immigration Reform Bill of 2024 has reduced work visa renewals for foreign nationals. These changes are creating uncertainty for thousands of Filipino families. Many are now preparing to return to the Philippines amidst these challenging circumstances. Number 17. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 initiative has introduced policies to localize jobs and reduce reliance on foreign workers. Many Filipinos in construction, domestic work, and healthcare are losing their positions. Stricter residency and employment laws are adding to their challenges. The government is encouraging companies to hire Saudi nationals instead. Consequently, Filipinos are now being forced to leave despite their vital roles in the kingdom's growth. Number 16. Canada, known for its welcoming policies, has surprised many with its recent immigration changes. The country is limiting work permits for certain sectors, impacting Filipino workers in agriculture and caregiving. Rising unemployment among locals has pushed the government to prioritize domestic hiring. These changes are forcing many Filipinos to reconsider their plans of staying long-term. With heavy hearts, they are preparing to return to the Philippines. Number 15. In the UAE, Filipinos have been integral to industries like hospitality, construction, and retail. However, stricter labor laws in 2024 are making it harder for foreign workers to renew visas. The government's push for Emiratization aims to create more jobs for UAE nationals. This policy shift has left many Filipinos without options to stay. Thousands are now planning their return to the Philippines as job opportunities dwindle. Number 14. Qatar, once a hub for Filipino workers, has introduced new policies limiting foreign employment. Many Filipinos in construction, hospitality, and healthcare are now struggling to renew their contracts. The government's focus on prioritizing Qatari citizens for jobs is creating a ripple effect. Employers are being incentivized to hire locals over expats. This has left countless Filipinos with no choice but to return home. Number 13. Australia has tightened its immigration and work visa policies, impacting thousands of Filipinos. The government is now prioritizing skilled locals in key industries. This has made it difficult for Filipino workers to secure long-term residency or visa renewals. Many families are finding it challenging to stay despite their contributions. These changes are forcing many to pack up and return to the Philippines. Number 12. In Italy, Filipinos have long contributed to the caregiving and domestic work sectors. However, the government has recently introduced policies limiting work visas for non-EU nationals. Rising unemployment among Italians has driven this change. Many Filipino workers are struggling to renew their permits under the new system. The once thriving Filipino community in Italy now faces the harsh reality of returning home. Number 11. Singapore's competitive job market has become even tougher for foreign workers, including Filipinos. Stricter employment pass requirements have left many without renewal options. The government is focusing on enhancing opportunities for Singaporeans in key industries. These policies are forcing many Filipinos to leave their positions and return home. It's a challenging time for those who have built lives in this vibrant city-state. Number 10. The United Kingdom has implemented stricter immigration laws post-Brexit, affecting many non-EU nationals, including Filipinos. Work visa requirements have become more rigid, particularly in healthcare and service sectors. The government is pushing for more local employment opportunities amidst rising economic challenges. Many Filipinos are finding it impossible to meet the new visa standards. As a result, they are preparing to return home, leaving behind years of hard work. Number 9. Kuwait has introduced new labor laws that prioritize its citizens for jobs in various industries. Filipinos working in domestic services, healthcare, and retail are facing difficulties renewing contracts. Residency permits are also being tightened, leaving many with no choice but to leave. The government's goal is to reduce dependency on foreign workers. This policy shift has left thousands of Filipinos planning their journey back to the Philippines. Number 8. Germany has always been a key destination for skilled Filipino workers, especially in healthcare. However, recent labor reforms now favor EU citizens for job opportunities. Filipinos are struggling with tougher visa renewal processes and increasing competition. The government aims to address unemployment among locals by limiting foreign workforce access. This has forced many Filipinos to consider returning home despite their valuable contributions. Number 7. Malaysia's evolving immigration policies are creating challenges for Filipino workers, particularly in construction and domestic roles. Stricter enforcement of work permits has led to the deportation of many foreign workers. The government's focus on increasing local employment opportunities has impacted foreign communities. Filipinos are finding it increasingly difficult to maintain legal residency. As a result, many are planning their return to the Philippines. Number 6. New Zealand has implemented new regulations limiting foreign workers in sectors where locals can be trained. Filipinos, especially in agriculture and caregiving, are facing difficulties renewing their visas. The government cites local upskilling as the primary reason for these changes. This policy has disrupted the lives of many hardworking Filipinos in the country. They are now left with no option but to prepare for their journey home. Number 5. Oman's revised labor policies now heavily favor local citizens, leaving foreign workers at a disadvantage. Filipinos in construction, retail, and healthcare sectors are among the most affected. Residency permits are being strictly scrutinized, with many workers failing to meet renewal requirements. The government's nationalization agenda, aimed at reducing reliance on expatriates, has caused widespread job losses. This change has been sudden and left little room for workers to adjust. Many Filipinos, despite their years of dedicated service, are now forced to return to the Philippines. The transition has been difficult for families who built their lives in Oman. Number 4. France is tightening its immigration policies, particularly for non-EU nationals, causing uncertainty for Filipino workers. In caregiving, hospitality, and other service roles, many Filipinos are struggling to renew their work permits. The French government has prioritized employing its citizens amid rising unemployment rates. These changes have disproportionately impacted Filipino communities, disrupting their livelihoods. Despite their contributions to the economy, many face an abrupt end to their stay in France. Families who have lived there for years are now being forced to uproot and return home. This shift has left the Filipino diaspora in France deeply unsettled and uncertain about their future. Number 3. Bahrain's updated employment policies are designed to localize its workforce, creating challenges for foreign workers, including Filipinos. In key industries like retail, healthcare, and domestic services, Filipinos are facing reduced job opportunities. Employers are incentivized to prioritize hiring Bahrainis, leaving many foreign workers unable to renew contracts. The stricter enforcement of residency laws has further compounded these difficulties. Filipino workers, despite their years of service, are being pushed out of the country. Families are grappling with the sudden need to relocate back to the Philippines. The transition has been emotionally and financially challenging for those affected. Number 2. Thailand has introduced new work permit regulations that heavily favor local citizens, affecting thousands of foreign workers. Filipinos in various sectors, including teaching and hospitality, are finding it harder to extend their stays. The government's focus on job creation for Thai nationals has left many Filipinos without viable employment options. Despite their contributions to the Thai economy, these workers are now facing forced repatriation. The sudden changes have disrupted the plans of many Filipino families who had hoped for long-term stability. Communities are now bracing themselves for the journey back home. The emotional toll on workers and their families is immense as they leave behind years of hard work and adaptation. Number 1. Norway's stricter immigration laws are impacting foreign workers, including Filipinos in healthcare, hospitality, and skilled labor sectors. The government's aim to reduce unemployment among locals has led to fewer opportunities for foreign nationals. Filipinos who once thrived in Norway are now struggling to meet the new visa requirements. Employers are being encouraged to prioritize Norwegian citizens for key roles. Despite their dedication and significant contributions, many Filipinos are now forced to leave. The transition back to the Philippines has been emotionally taxing for families who built their lives in Norway. These changes have left the Filipino community feeling displaced and uncertain about their future. So, what does this mean for Filipinos worldwide? These stories remind us of the resilience and adaptability of the Filipino spirit. While these forced returns are challenging, they also open doors to new opportunities back home. To all Filipinos affected by these changes, remember, the world may close one door, but it often opens another. Share this video to raise awareness and support our fellow kababayans navigating these challenges. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more eye-opening content. And let us know in the comments, how do you think these changes will shape the future for overseas Filipinos?